What's going on? What's going on? Be back with the boxing clinic and more. Not gonna stay on super long. Getting on a little bit late. Um, we back once again, and apparently people are sending me tweets that or sending me messages that Errol Spence said December 1st on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? And would they move? Mikey and Deontay Wilder to December 1st because they have two big cards going down on December 1st as far as main event status cards. You got the one in Canada with Adonis Stevenson and Alexander Gufic, and also you have the one you have the Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury card. Now Errol Spence can easily be coming back versus Hughes or somebody else. Okay, I don't know if they're willing to stack the card that much and put Mikey and Errol Spence on that undercard. Okay, quite honestly, I couldn't really imagine them doing that. Okay, I couldn't really fan of them putting Mikey and Earl on the Wilder undercard, and then you got talks with Jared Hurd and Keith Thurman possibly returning on that card as well. You got rumors of Gervonta Tank Davis said he fighting December 1st versus Abner Mares. So quite honestly, I don't know exactly what they're cooking up because they do have another card with Stevenson and Alexander Gufic in Canada. So some of them fights could be heading to Canada, or some they could do a three fight venue card. They could probably, I don't know how that would work. They could do one in I know somewhere else in like maybe Vegas and one in LA and one with Stevenson. So I doubt that's the case, but maybe Errol is coming back versus Hughes. Maybe Mikey has chosen the Vasile Lomachenko route. What's going on, Almighty Law 703? Man, that crazy if that's the case. Yeah, I doubt it's the case. I really do. It's too many people rumored to come back December 1st. Something else got to be cooking because some of these guys gonna have to head up to Canada. Okay, that's what it sounds like. Somebody got to head up to Canada, and Leo Santa Cruz said he trying to push back the Gary Russell or his next potential fight from November to December. So not really sure what's going on. I love when we get more clarity about this undercard, but it seems like a lot of guys thinking they're gonna fight on this card. Adam Mars and Tank, I can see that card being on here. I can pass on Keith Thurman and Zab being on this card. All right, they can keep that shit. They can send that shit up to Canada. Zab just fought up in Canada a few months ago. Jared Hurd return. I don't really care to see him return neither on this card. All right, you know what? I say that because he ain't gonna fight nobody. That's what it sounds like. He got to take a tune-up. So he could tune up somewhere else. So it's possible they could put this Mikey card, and this Errol on here, but I doubt it. I think Errol may be talking about something else, or Errol may be talking about another opponent. Okay. Been with you since 200 subscribers. Great job with your channel. I appreciate it, man, Frank. Yeah, what's up, BJ Slugs? Yeah, smash the like button. Yeah, man. So I'm not really sure what to read into Errol Spence saying December 1st on Snapchat. Like I said, they might just do Mikey and Errol on December 1st, and then do Abner Mares and Tank, and I think that'll close the deal. Okay, that will close the deal because remember, like I told you guys, you got Stevenson and Gufic that's supposed to be on December 1st too. So I don't know if they would try to see. I think Canada is on Eastern Standard Time. So that pay-per-view event, will have to kick off at 9, okay? And they can do the Stevenson fight like at 7 p.m. So that undercard can be early, okay? So the Stevenson fight can be 7, 8 o'clock. It can carry you into Tank and Mares, okay? That will work. If Keith Thurman want to come back, since he want to duck and take tune-ups, Zab already fought in Canada, send his ass to Canada. Jared Hurd want to take a tune-up, send his ass to Canada. Fighting in LA on a big pay-per-view card is for guys that want to take tough competition and tough fights. All right. And it sounds like Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell is trying to slide to December. So I don't know how many fight day Showtime is going to put on in December, but that may head to Fox because the Fox deal kicks in December. So my first big fight might be Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell, but Santa Cruz said he wants to fight and he wants to fight in before Christmas. I hope it's a night full of boxing. You know, Stevenson and Goofy is actually a good fight too. All right, it's an excellent fight. What's up, foul player? It's an excellent fight, Stevenson and Goofy. You know, a lot of people believe that Goofy is the second coming. You know, he got all that Euro hype behind him. You know, fans tend to gravitate towards the Euro fighters. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of the media like to hype him up. I'm not impressed with him. You can say whatever you want to say about Stevenson, but at the end of the day, Stevenson got the equalizer, okay? And Stevenson sold some versatility versus Badou Jack that he can dig down and go to the body. So that's going to be a really good fight. And they said the Goofy kid don't have a jaw. And if he don't have a jaw and his defense ain't that good to me, I just want to see what happens. Because when he get his ass whooped, I'm going to talk shit to all these dudes, you know, that come on here, they come on the internet, they be trying to bag up the next Sergey Jakakistan and try to big up Goofy. And I'm telling these niggas, man, dude ain't that good, bro, from what I seen. And they try to beef these dudes up, and then they make excuses and go to the next Euro hype job, all right? You know, I'm not impressed with him. Versus Craig Baker and versus the last guy he fought, I think he was Arab he fought. I wasn't impressed with his performance, okay? But it should be a good night of boxing. Like I say, I'm interested to see what Errol says about the December 1st fight. You know, maybe it could be Ugis. You know, it could be Ugis. It won't be Sean Porter, so you can hold your breath on that. Sean Porter is slated to come back into the spring. No, this is Errol Spence said December 1st on his Snapchat. And people talking about he may he may come back versus Mikey December 1st. But it could be Ugis. It could be another IBF mandatory. It could be anybody, okay? It could be anybody. You know, but it would make sense though, Mikey and Errol on that hoe, and Abner Mars and Tate, you know, and call it a card. And then you got, if Keith Thurman and Jerry Hurd want to return, you could throw them on that Alexander Gufic and Donna Stevenson card in Canada. You can make that the tune-up card, man, because I don't want to go out there and pay my hard-earned money to watch Keith Thurman tune up versus Zab Judah. I don't want to sit through that. I want to go out there and watch Jerry Hurd tune up again. I don't care about that. You can send that shit to Canada. Send that shit to another card. You know, you told us it's going to be a stacked pay-per-view card, Steven Espinoza, and I would like to think you a man of your word. And when you say stacked, I don't want to hear stacked about with stars versus mismatches. Okay? That Keith Thurman shit, they could put that shit on Bounce or Fox Sports 1. That Jerry Hurd joint, I don't care to see that, man. There's no reason why, you know, he shouldn't be trying to rematch Lara or fighting Jamel Charlo right now. But I understand he had a shoulder or arm injury. What would be killing me is this. You know, tennis players, you know, golf players, basketball players, football players, okay, you know, they get these injuries, okay? They get these injuries. And yeah, they practice and, you know, fighters spar. But when it's time to go into the game, they don't get no practice running the game, okay? They don't get no practice run. So these dudes be talking about, oh, I had, you know, a shoulder surgery or my hand. And then these niggas be taking 3, 4, 5 tune-up fights. Ain't nobody got time for that shit, man. You better jump back in the fire. All y'all niggas do is tune up anyway. And y'all sparred. See, the old fighters fought. These guys make up for sparring. Mikey needs to be trying to go for undisputed instead of chasing the ass for Errol. I agree. And maybe he got his mind right. You know, because it would make sense if he got 3 more fights left. I mean, why the hell won't you just fight Lomachenko, become a legend, and then move up and try to challenge a World Box Super Series winner or one of the champions that's left there? And if not, then move up, okay? And then fight Errol Spence and call it a career. Amon Hunt, you know, what's going on? EJ's camp is being very, very tight-lipped, but the last they said was if he fights in December, it definitely will be Mikey. That's straight out of Blu-ray's mouth. Y'all got to email Blu-ray, man. He want to chop it up, so I forgot. I switched over phone, so I'm going to email him. Yeah, he said this. He said out his mouth. The plan is Mikey Garcia, okay, in December or January, and then Sean Porter in the spring. I don't know why people keep glossing over that fact. He said that. It might have been with Barbershop Conversation. I think he said that one of them interviews that night of Danny Garcia, Sean Porter. Banco Boxing. You think Bob really wants to make the Loma Mikey fight? I don't know. I know Lomachenko probably would want it, but I didn't realize how powerful Mikey was at lightweight, man. Because I hadn't seen him at 140. He looks like a little bit lackluster, okay? But he only had 2 fights there, so he ain't gonna automatically look his best. You know what I'm saying? But at 135, Mikey a powerhouse, man. Mikey a powerhouse. You know, he too strong for Lomachenko. And people talking about Linares speed. Speed ain't shit. Because if speed was everything for Jorge Linares, why he keep getting his ass whooped every time he step up? He not slick. Mikey Garcia is very, very patient and got good timing. Blue Blood also stated on Phenomenal Channel that Errol told him that the Mikey fight is being the goal. Yeah, he told Barbershop Conversation that too. He said the plan is Mikey in December, January, and in the spring, it's the second quarter in the spring, it's Sean Porter. Okay, he said Sean Porter. And matter of fact, he said it in the press conference on Showtime when people were saying he was drunk. And I didn't think he was drunk at that point, but you know, people gonna have their opinions because Terence Crawford said it. But he said it in that press conference. He said, "Man, you know, Sean Porter not coming back to the spring. You know, then I'm come back for him. He gonna fight Mikey. You know, Mikey want that smoke, and if Mikey go back down to lightweight, I don't see him doing that. That's gonna diminish, you know, the Lomachenko fight. You know, even for both fighters, if he go down to lightweight and still beat Lomachenko, or they meet at 140." You know, Lomachenko garbage. You know, Mikey was beat up by Errol, Spence dropped, and Lomachenko couldn't fuck with him. And then if Lomachenko beat him, Lomachenko beat another guy like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to hear that shit, man. I prefer Mikey go back down, but, you know, he talked too much shit now. He got to walk that walk now. And if he beat Errol, you know, props to him. If speed was everything, then why can't keep getting knocked out? Exactly, Lamont Cole. What's the word? What's going on? Punchlines of pugilism. You know what I'm saying? Speed ain't everything, man. You need timing, punch placement, punch variety. See, Linares could have got Lomachenko up out of that hole, man. But that's the difference between the elite fighter and the mid-level fighter like Linares, okay? If Linares would have went back to the body, he probably would have got Lomachenko out of there. But Lomachenko recovered, went back to Linares' body, and got him up out of there. That's the thin line between an elite fighter and a mid-level fighter like Linares. All right? It's too stupid enough to go back to the body. I had Loma beat Mikey until I saw him get KO, knocked down by Linares. Mikey has a good chance of countering the hell out of Loma on the right hand. Yeah, he might be down on points, but he punched too hard, man. And, you know, Mikey is just always in position. You know, Mikey has seen slick fighters before in the gym like Lomachenko. Speaking of Khan, they need to go ahead and get him up out of there. Yeah. You don't want to fight Kell Brook. They been would announce that fight if it was that easy to get done. Mikey then wrote a check that Errol gonna cash it for him. Yeah, what if he fuck around and beat Errol? That should be funny. I doubt it though. Fact check. You hard on her. I think Hurd is a great fighter who Hurd fighting next. I like him on Wild. I don't like him on that pay-per-view. You know, I don't like, even if he fight Brian Carlos Castanos, which I believe that's gonna be a tough fight for him and he can lose. And if the odds good enough, I don't even bet on, but I'm putting it on Brian Carlos Castanos. Because he beat Errol Spence in the amateurs, even though that don't really mean nothing. But and he beat Derevchenko in the World Series of Boxing. I'm telling you, it wasn't even close. This dude had 3 fucking wins, and Derevchenko had 23 wins. He was the only guy to get Derevchenko a loss. You know? But I'm not hard on her. I'm just tired of the bullshit. You know, these niggas say, I want to unify. I want to become undisputed. But, you know, he was trying to fight Kell Brook, and then after the Kell Brook fight, you know, fell through. He was injured. You talking about you was injured from the Lara fight. That shit was 3 or 4 months between that. I don't like the bullshit, dog. Oh, and his trainer going around, you know, oh, we got to fight, Jamil should fight Charlo. Why should he fight your leftovers? I love to see that fight, though. Okay, oh, we got to fight 2 right-handers. I'm like, man, I was all with Jerry Hurd getting a fight at the crib. Now, if they can give him a fight in D.C., you know, down there in Maryland, I'm with it, though. You know, but on this card, no, I don't want to see no tune-ups, no mismatches on this card, man. If I'm going out there to see that, I don't want to see Keith Thurman versus Zab Judah. I don't want to see Jerry Hurd versus some guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't want to see that. I'm paying all this money to go out to L.A. and all this money to watch a fight, and I got to sit there and watch Keith Thurman and Zab Judah and Jerry Hurd. I'm good, bro. I don't want to see that shit. Give me Abner Mars and Tank. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's the greatest fight, but it's straight. And then give me Errol Spence and Mikey. You won't hear shit from me. You won't hear a goddamn thing from me. fact, Hurt is just a punching bag that he beat up tired guys. You know, yeah, that's his thing. He beat up tired guys. These dudes, and then the tired guys that he is fighting, you know, these dudes can't punch. Okay? Ain't none of them no phenomenal punchers. I'm not saying that, you know, Hurt ain't. I like Hurt, okay? I think he got, you know, I think he can fight. You know, he exciting for the division, but I just don't want to see him in a mismatch. If you're gonna pay all this money for this pay-per-view card and Steven Espinosa promises it's gonna be stacked, I don't want to pay that money. How do you have Keith Thurman and Zab? Man, I don't give a fuck about that fight, to be honest, Frank. I mean, Dab Judah, he been a medical assistant volunteering. He just fought in Canada not too long ago. I don't really care, man. Zab Judah should be fighting Floyd Mayweather in Japan. Keith Thurman need to be fighting the highest ranked available WBA. They need to make him a mandatory, the highest mandatory. And that's Jesse Vargas. You know, they need to hash out a deal with the zone for Jesse Vargas to come get this work from Keith Thurman. And if Jesse Vargas is entrenched in his zone, then Jamal James is the next guy. Period. Because Jose Benavidez is fighting Crawford. Okay, he's the number one guy somehow, some way. He came back versus 3 bum bashes and gets the number one spot versus Frank Rojas, who was terrible. You look at these rankings, you say, man, yeah, you think you see Jose Benavidez ranked number 1 in WBA, you think he's some good? Man, that nigga got one leg, bro. And before he got shot in the leg, he got beat up by Mauricio Herrera, bro. And they got to give decision 6'2". This ain't no 5'8" Danny Garcia. This is a 6'2", 140-pounder that moved up to 147 getting beat up by Mauricio Herrera, man. He supposed to compete with Terence Crawford. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here, man. They be trying to sell y'all a whole bunch of bullshit, man. And people get mad because I see through the bullshit. Jose Benavidez and Terence Crawford, that shouldn't even be competitive, man. This nigga got one leg, bro. One leg. His leg is still fucked up. They not even let this dude get healthy. He come back and fight 3 nobodies, bro, and he become the number 1 contender. Fuck up out of here, man. Y'all niggas gonna talk about like Crawford did something glorious. Man, miss me with that shit. Errol fought Luke Campbell. That was a mandatory, okay? This ain't no mandatory. This is the in-house Master Bob's Slave Master top-ranked fight, okay? But everybody just glossing over the fact when Danny Garcia and Sean Porter signed a fight, all of a sudden Terence Crawford want to fire at Danny Garcia, and Danny Garcia been talking shit about him all year. All of a sudden, he found it convenient to talk shit about Danny because ain't nobody talking about him. Right now, anybody talking about Terence Crawford? If Crawford ain't got a fight coming up, ain't nobody talking about him. He don't do shit special. What, he down there watching the Cornhuskers get their ass whooped? We whooped their ass last week. Michigan whooped Cornhuskers' ass. We whooped their ass like Errol gonna whoop his ass, all right? You know what I'm saying? We whooped his ass like Errol gonna whoop his ass. And then if you wait around a little longer, we got Killer and Joy Spencer a couple years that's gonna whoop his ass too, okay? If you really want a homegrown Michigan ass whooping. All right, fam? I'm telling y'all, man. You know, people say, well, Crawford got a chip on his shoulder. I was talking to Fred the other day. He was like, Crawford got a chip on his shoulder. I don't give a fuck about that. You got a chip because Ray Robinson was whooping on your ass in the amateurs. You was getting beat up by Danny Garcia in the amateurs. Oh, you got a chip because we the guys that's supposed to sign you to a promotional contract coming out the amateurs. Okay? It ain't my fault, okay? It ain't my fault that Top Rank didn't look at you out of the amateurs. Same thing for Timothy Bradley. You don't see Timothy Bradley coming out here saying fuck the media and fuck y'all niggas. And you know what? Since I ain't get signed by a big promotional company coming out the amateurs, you know, I'm not fucking with y'all. Nigga, that's bitch shit. Bitches hold on to shit, nigga. Niggas don't hold on to shit like that. Nigga, you here. You arrive. Enjoy it. Okay? People say, you mad because you get that Crawford interview. You think I give a fuck about interviewing these fucking fighters for real, bro? If I interview a fighter, it ain't going to be how's life, or it ain't going to be big. It's going to be strictly the technical aspect of boxing mixed in with a couple boxing questions, you know. You know, how your family, non-boxing questions, how your family doing, you know, everything good, you know. I want to ask about boxing questions. I don't give a fuck about interviewing Terence Crawford. I give a fuck about meeting any of these niggas, man. That ain't my stilo. Get a couple interviews. I'd rather talk to the trainers, the veteran fighters that know something, okay? These young niggas, man, they fuck around and call me the wrong word. I'm being jailed, bro. Okay? I fuck around and be in jail. Yeah, you just beat them too. And they go on Krill Trip Box or Bomac. Oh, yeah, we want to fight Yugas. We want to fight Yugas. You know? You know? Yeah, he says everyone Crawford is far. He beat the. I mean, okay. Well, every fight he was in, he was supposed to win. Only fight I ever questioned Crawford in was probably the Prescott fight, the British Prescott fight, because he moved up 5 pounds like the week or two of the fight, and the Gamboa fight. That's it. That's the only time I remember people question. Every other fight he supposed to win, right? You act like he done figured out Sugar Ray Robinson, Roberto Duran, Rafael Benitez. You act like he done figured some shit out. He ain't really figured out no Rubik's Cube, and I'm not saying Errol and nobody else has. He really ain't whooped nobody's ass. Well, I'm like, damn, he whooped his ass? Nah, I don't get that vibe from him. You got to fight these, and this go for everybody in boxing. You got to fight them niggas to get that respect from me. Ain't calling none of these niggas an A fighter except for Soren Riverstein, the nigga that whooped on Chocolito. That's the only motherfucker I'm saying that's an A-level fighter. Then he came back and beat Mexico's favorite fighter. The real Mexicans love Juan Estrada. He whooped on him. Fuck, I'm shooting a fair one with Bud for. I'm motherfucker like 5'5". Like I said, I don't have an issue with him. He just moved. He come off like a female to me, bro. I don't like that shit. He come off like a female. But like I said before, I can see him whooping on Errol. I can see that happening. The nigga ain't no slouch. The nigga ain't no bum. I ain't never said that. Never said that. And that go for everybody. I said same thing about Errol. I'm like, man, he needs to step the competition up. So I'm not saying about one fighter not keeping it a buck. I'm telling y'all the truth. A lot of these other motherfuckers riding with Bud. I'm not talking about the brothers, all right? I ain't talking about Omaha, Lincoln, Nebraska, any nigga in Creighton, anywhere everybody down there. I'm not talking about niggas who fuck with Bud because they fuck with Bud. A lot of these niggas is fucking with Bud Crawford because he was top rank and they despise PBC. And a lot of people hate Errol Spence because he was PBC. Same thing with Deontay Wilder. A lot of that hate, does come from there, okay? That's the truth. But come on, don't come on here telling me, what's up, Renique? Don't come on here telling me that Jose Benavidez and Crawford a good fight. Don't come here telling me that, man. Come on, don't sell me whoop tickets, bro. They always trying to do that shit. And these some niggas that was talking shit. All right, we're going to the brothers now. These the same brothers that was talking shit about Bob Arum, and now they endorsing Bob Arum. Okay, how does that work? When it's about Floyd Mayweather, you got Bob a liar and Bob is this and that and this and that. Okay, that was what y'all was saying, okay? But now when it comes convenient for your fighter Crawford, now Bob Arum is this holy pastor that they can't lie. I'm like, I don't like that shit, bro. Keep it a buck, and I keep it a buck with y'all. Keep it a buck. You know Bob Arum full of shit. You think he didn't know Bud and not Bud, but Mikey and Errol was about to fight? Yes, he knew that, bro. He knew that, bro. And what's so fucked up, I was going to check out Crawford next fight. I was going to go check it out, spend some money, go down to Omaha. I had no problem checking him out. He's a black fighter. I'm going to support him regardless. But some of the shit, he be acting, holding grudges, dog. You don't see Timothy Bradley doing that, bro. Timothy Bradley is not like that. And Timothy Bradley had the same hard way he had. Timothy Bradley say, when he finally did get a deal with Gary Shaw, this nigga was pulling up to the Devin Alexander weigh-in in a work van. He said Devin Alexander pulling up in a stretch limousine. You know what I'm saying? I can respect him going to Top Rank and taking the money because of the story. See, a lot of stuff people don't know. They don't read and I got shit like I can say, but I won't say that I know from background stories. It's just that's their personal thing that's going on, and I can't really unveil some stuff that I do know. But with Timothy Bradley, okay, he had to go hard way. He wasn't same thing as Crawford. I remember Kareem Mayfield saying that Timothy Bradley just had bad luck in amateurs. I remember he had to fight Vanis Monterosian in the first round of a tournament, and he lost, and Vanis ended up going to win the tournament. So shit like that can hurt your amateur stock depending on who you matched up against, all right? He came out, Joel Diaz showed him how to fight a more professional style. He got down to a weight that was more good for him as a pro from 152 or whatever down to 140. And he whooped on niggas, man. He got that respect. You don't see him saying, "Oh no, fuck the media and fuck them niggas, man." You know, when I was an amateur or when I was a professional, 14-0, and nobody knew who I was before I whooped Junior Witter. Niggas didn't want to fight me. Fuck y'all. Real niggas don't do that, bro. He should be holding the grudge versus Top Rank. He should be holding the grudge versus Eddie Hearn. Versus other main events, Golden Boy. Okay? He should be holding a grudge versus them, not us. See, I don't care if he give Fred an interview or not. I don't care if I don't want to interview. That ain't my premise about it. It's just how niggas be acting, though, man. You want to act like a little girl, okay? You want to act like a little girl because you had the hard way. That's supposed to be something you flowing around like, nigga, I ain't had what these other fighters had, I came up and got it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You should be one to tell your story. But like I say, man, that nigga like the Kawhi Leonard of boxing, dog. Get off my boy Bud, man. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. You should want to tell niggas how you came from the bottom and you rose. That's a beautiful thing. You should be. And what killed me is this, bro. This was ultimately killed me before I get off, man. What kills me is this, dog. Is the fact that these niggas, man, legitimately, these niggas don't give back. They don't give back to the amateur system program. I know Gary Russell trying to do some things where, he sponsored a team of amateurs and he trying to get Wilder, some other guys sponsored a team of amateurs and had them fight. But these niggas should be down there with them amateurs, giving them pointers, man. I mean, they making all these millions. They only fight 2 times a year. You telling me you can't go to the amateur system program and give these niggas some pointers? But you got Floyd, you got Roy Jones going to teach the Russian team. You got Cuban coaches the Russian teams are going to hire. Come on, man. Come on. All these niggas should be down there rotating every month, helping the amateur teams out. All these niggas should have multiple boxing gyms or a boxing gym in their city. Okay? It should be. That's what it should be. That's what it should be, man. All these dudes, man. You getting $3 million a fight? Whoop. Come on, man. They can easily link up and put some boxing gyms in their community, man. They own gym. Wherever there ain't a gym in your community, put it on that side of town. When a U.S. amateur team get together, go down there and show them some ropes. Freddie Roach can't be doing that shit by himself, man. I don't know if Freddie's still doing it. Freddie Roach can't be doing that shit by himself. Okay, you heard Tank might not be fighting in December. Yeah, he might not. I gotta check that out. You want to see such separation between the old heads and the new fighters, you would have to respect for him if you helped groom them. Exactly, and these niggas is losing their way. You heard Andre Ward. He said, be like Crawford, be strong, hit, don't get hit, but still be exciting. But all this, going, trying to kill and sparring, that's a lack of lesson learned. That's a lack of game being passed down. A lot of these dudes think sparring is to go out there and try to kill your opponent. Sparring is to work on things. Sparring is to clean. You ain't going out and sparring to be a sparring warrior. And that's because these niggas ain't passing the game down. How hard is it to go, fly out, each month a couple of fighters can get together, and y'all can rotate and go show the kids some things, show how to update boxing game, okay? Little things that you learn from the amateurs. It's just sad, bro. It's just pathetic, man. It's pathetic that the sport of boxing, they don't give a fuck, man. You should have a guy like, I'm not saying that Andre Ward don't. You should have a guy like Andre Ward, a sister like Clarissa Shields, Mayweather, even guys that didn't medal, Errol Spence, even guys that been to Olympics that sit there and talk to these kids and tell them how important it is to go to the Olympics. Because you got Erickson Lubin, even Shakur Stevenson. What's going on, General Pendant? Even Shakur Stevenson should go on there and tell them how important it is to try to go to the Olympics to get that medal. Okay, because where it's going is, before I get off, America is going to like Mexico. When them kids don't care about a medal no more. They amateur program so shitty. Canelo said it was just so terrible that I just went pro. You know, they should be giving that game back, man. And like I said, I mean, whoever running it, I think it was Freddie Roach at one point in time, whoever running, take time out the year to go down there and give game back. All right. I know a lot of professional fighters do show up to the amateur events, but how about, you know, going to some of these when they get the U.S. Olympic team together and they get that rolling? How about going down there, showing them some love? Let's try to help get them a gold medal. Show them they get better. Freddie Roach, man, he's shaking his shit. No, I'm not making fun of it, but he's shaking his shit. He can't be doing that shit with minimum help, man. And all these foreign fighters too, all these Russians and that been to the Olympics, all these Philippines and Thailand fighters, all these dudes come over here and they make this money. You know, they come over here, get the bag, and leave. You motherfuckers can help too, because without our American dollar, you wouldn't be shit. You would still be over here where the hell you fighting at. So all these dudes should get together and help these young cats. Man, we ain't had a gold medalist since what? A man's gold medal since Andre Ward. This nigga done came and retired. Don't nobody see nothing wrong with that. Floyd can't get his daddies and his uncles to go down there and teach these kids how to fight a little bit better. You know, dudes that got gold medal in bitches like Lil B Hop, Cobra, Erickson, Lubin, going straight to the pros. You can't talk them niggas out like, man, you gonna get a gold medal. You get this gold medal, and it's gonna increase your money when you go pro. Talk these niggas into doing that, man. It ain't no reason that, you know, and I know the system is corrupt and they trying to fix that shit, but they should be an integral part into fixing the system. You can't tell me Floyd Mayweather can't flex his dollars and take some of his money and go fix the system because he was a product of being robbed. You can't tell me Roy Jones, and say what you want to say about Roy Jones, all right? Roy Jones get back and he trained a lot of young brothers, okay, on the low key tip. You know, he don't go out here and just train blue chippers, okay? He trained a lot of young, talented fighters. So Roy Jones, I don't know, because Roy Jones got a lot of fighters, so, and he doing the TV thing too. So, but Roy Jones give a speech about how important it is to go to the amateurs, okay? I mean, how to go to the Olympics, and they can all get together and try to help, because the Olympics are being the boxing is about to be taken out the Olympics, okay? They can all get together and try to help them fix that program, all right? You know what I'm saying? And they can try to help them fix that program. You know, and a lot of fighters don't want to go into the Olympics because they feel they can get robbed. You know, Antonio Tarver too. All these dudes can come back and help out. Okay, Al Heyman can put some type of fund together, get with some of his sponsors to sponsor the team, and these fighters can all get their money together and do something like that, bro. But they don't want to, man. You know, dude like Floyd just want to remain the best. He don't want nobody to surpass him and be better. Being like that, you can't be a promoter. You know, being like that, you can't be an ambassador. But I'm going to go ahead and log off. Shout out to everybody, man. Get ready for Trill Boxing Talk coming up, man. Oh, y'all got any questions, man? I'll answer some questions right quick, man. Any questions, man, I'll answer. Any questions? Go ahead, shoot the questions. Well, Fred is saying that Tyson Fury is in camp with Abel Sanchez and Big Bear. Well, okay. He probably just training there right now. Okay. All right, here we go. What's going on, Marquise? Hey, I'm up and coming boxer Detroit. I hope one day you get something. We can get set up something. Oh yeah, for sure. Go ahead and email me. Email in the description. What do you think the WBC convention is going to do about Charlo and Canelo? They're gonna do that shit like the Dominic Brazil and Deontay Wilder shit. They're gonna order that shit down the line. They're gonna order that shit way down the line. That's what's gonna happen with that. Is Mikey and Errol in December? We don't know. We just know Errol said December 1st. Who was Jamil supposed to be fighting? I heard anywhere from Arizona Lara to I don't know, to be honest. I don't even know if he's gonna come back this year. Joe Joyce ain't Wilder. Yep, Joe Joyce. He big though, I heard, really big, but he got a long way to go. How soon should Haney go for a title? Probably give it a couple years, you know, depending on his development, but you know, depending on how the division looks. Because if Lomachenko win and get all the titles and relinquish all his titles, I say probably sometime next year. Okay, But I said about the calendar, probably 2 years at the most. PBC can have a whole development program. Exactly. I think Gary Russell trying to start something like that. We're the link to Trill Boxing Chat. I don't have a link for it, but go to Black Fight Fan TV. They got he'll be on live in about 45 minutes, probably earlier than that. Did Canelo do 1 million vows? They say he did 1.1 million. Okay, that's what I heard. Lara won Triple G though. Yeah, he dumb. I don't care. They can fight. It'll be an exciting fight. I think they're playing Jamal Charlo. We'll find out. They supposed to be ordering the Sean Porter mandatories. They supposed to be ordering the Charlo mandatory. So it'll be interesting. Also, Lennox Lewis and Vitaly Klitschko was supposed to fight. Lennox Lewis and Vitaly Klitschko was supposed to fight at the WC convention in a little exhibition. All I know is Errol needs to mind his business at 47. He needs not to go fuck with Canelo. I agree. Let Charlo fuck with him. Tank tweeted last week himself he's fighting December 1st. Maybe something changed with Tank. Shit changed. Not Errol saying December 1st, so that could bump that off. I don't know. If that fight Spence Garcia fight official, no, it's not official. I don't know. I mean, Errol Spence said on Snapchat December 1st. That could be versus Yugis. That could be versus anybody. But he did say, and they say Blu-ray said that if he fight in December, it's going to be Mikey. And he heard out his mouth. He said he was looking to fight Mikey December or January. So, yeah, what's going on, Harold Tatum? I'm about to go ahead and log out. No, he said, like I said, man, y'all can listen to the stream. I'm not going to keep saying that. No, I didn't say Tank said something new. Somebody said Tank. They heard Tank might not be fighting December. So, something might be coming out about Tank. Now that Earl is saying December 1st. Like I said, it could be Yugis versus December 1st. That could be another fighter December 1st. But like I said, they say he said Mikey was in December or January, and then in the spring he's gonna come back and fight Sean Porter. Yeah, Leo. Yeah, I heard Leo say something like that. They want Leo to fight in November. They're pushing it back to December. He said he wanted to try to get it in before Christmas. So it's a lot of things going on. Somebody got to get pushed back. Oh yeah, for sure, General Pendant. That could be true. I know, because all these niggas can't fight. You got Hurd, Thurman, Zab, Thurman, Hurd. Now Earl talking December 1st. Tank talking December 1st. Leo talking December 1st. You got Stevenson, Goofy going on December 1st. So you got all these different fighters going December. But don't forget, you got 2 fight cards December 1st as of right now. Alexander Goofy and Adonis Stevenson. You got Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, and also Manny Pacquiao was slated to return December 2nd, but he said he didn't need no tune-up. So I don't know if Manny Pacquiao still fighting December 2nd. That's Sunday. So it's a lot of fights being targeted for that December 1st weekend. So I got to get up out of here. Anything else, I'll let y'all know. Instagram, do a video, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All them links to the description. Until next time, family, I get ready for work. We go.